Lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for strike two. Bases are empty, one man out. The 1-2 misses, ball two.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Digging in for his second at-bat, D'Angelo Burkett, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
D'Angelo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. Fouled off.
Nope,
lays off. 2-2 now.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
The right fielder, number 16.
Digging in to try it again, Kevin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Lookouts lead it 1-0. Standing in, Eddie Garcia. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Eddie Garcia.
And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Next will be the designated hitter, Geraldo Valdez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. The 1-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Guzman. As the
Giancarlo.
first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike
Guzman.
1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in, Kent Hugh,
Now
as
batting,
the switch hitter will
the
take his
second
cuts
baseman.
left-handed
Kent
here.
More of a
Hugh.
comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Chattanooga leads it here 1-0. Into the box now, Erwin Baker. He's in to
Leading
get
off
things
for
going here in
Birmingham,
inning number 5.
The shortstop,
Here's the pitch.
Erwin Baker.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will make the running catch here deep into the corner. Not an easy play by any stretch, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, John Wimberly.
Now batting.
He's 0 for
Catcher.
1 thus far.
John
First offering on its way.
Wimberly.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Here now the 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Anderson is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Ready for another chance? Arturo Quiñones. He flew out in his last at-bat. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Lookouts lead it 6-0. Leading off the inning, Matt Perez.
Leading
and
off
they'll
for
need him to
Birmingham,
get something going
the left
here.
fielder.
We're moving through the
Matt
middle of this ball game right now. They
Perez.
want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Juarez. He's got it one away. Now to the plate, D'Angelo Burkett.
Now batting.
First
the
pitch of
center
the
fielder,
at-bat on its way.
D'Angelo.
Fastball in
Burkett.
there for a called strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just inside.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Swing and he pops him up. Blanco ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Standing in now,
The batter,
Kevin Castro.
Right fielder.
And he
Kevin
fouls this one off.
Castro.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Juarez moves over. And that ends the inning. So he's through 6 full now, and he has yet to surrender a base hit. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Chattanooga leads it here 6-0. Leading off the inning, Geraldo
Leading off
Valdez,
for Birmingham,
and they'll need him to get
the
something
designated
going
hitter.
here.
Starting to run out of
Geraldo
time. They haven't been able to score
Valdez.
any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's got himself into a good hitter's count.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Juarez is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Giancarlo
Now
Guzman.
batting, the
He got
first
on top of
baseman,
one and was a ground out
Giancarlo
victim last time.
Guzman.
First pitch on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You
The
get it,
bat,
inning
the
deal.
second baseman. Ken.
And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So we'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes
Your
the
attention,
bullpen
please.
can go ahead and get him the
Now
W.
for the
Russell
lookout,
is going to come on in
number
relief
1,
as he'll be making his
Russell
20th appearance of the season.
Who.
drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
8-3 tonight. The Chattanooga Lookouts jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. John Cross earns win number 7 on the season as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. Bob Vento struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Lookouts, 8 runs on a
The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge. Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business. This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a long-time trusted mentor for a corporate wheeler-dealer can feel like a scary step. But a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits. A manager checks in with his ball club.
There is rain in the area, but we've been
And
given the
now,
go-ahead to get this one started. A good
Jackson
matchup here for
Generals.
you tonight between the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Jackson Generals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Roger Bake gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that's...
Stepping in, Barry Gatlin, and you can
Leading
see his home road
Jackson
splits
Generals,
there. He has not
the
fared
second
very
baseman,
well in front of the home
Barry
crowd, oddly
Gatlin.
enough. First pitch on its way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Struck him out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Batting second.
So one away here with
the
the bases
fielder,
empty, and that'll bring up Abraham Almonte to hit next. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And this one is gone, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Batting third.
So
the
digging
right
in now, Angelo Gutierrez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline. Arias has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting
Here's
fourth.
the first pitch to
the
him.
Center fielder, Roger.
Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Fontenot is hoping for a ticket to the All-Star game, and he may well have one coming. Heading into the day, second in fan votes among center fielders in the league.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So only one hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. So stepping in, Michael Clark.
And
he
really
thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Clark.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Popped him up. Fiore is under it. 1 down.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Now at the plate, Brian Fernandez.
As
we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Fernandez.
There's a strike with the breaking ball. This year against right-handed pitching, Fernandez carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Batting 7.
Into the box,
the first baseman,
Phil Kaiser. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third. Jackson leads this one 1-0. Coming to the plate now, John Cross, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to make in a base knock.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping in and
Willie
ready for another shot,
Courtney.
Willie Courtney. He drew a walk his first time up. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So coming to the plate, Felix
The left fielder,
Juarez.
number 31.
Runner
Felix
goes for second, but
Juarez.
he's safe at first as he gets back in time. On the move again from first. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Generals lead it 1-0.
And leading off
Ready
for
to
the
deliver.
Generals,
Here's the first pitch.
the catcher,
In there
Aaron
for strike 1.
DiMaggio.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Aaron DiMaggio is
Batting
retired
ninth,
for the first
the
out here in the
pitcher,
bottom half of the 3rd.
Roger Bate.
And he popped him up. Willis into shallow left. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Into the box, Barry
Now
Gatlin.
batting,
He got called out
the
on
second
strikes
baseman,
his last time through.
Barry
And he gets
Gatlin.
ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning. Now you're seeing guys attack.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Ready now, Abraham Almonte. He
Leading
got a
up
hold of
for
one
your
and went
Jackson
yard in his
Generals,
first appearance
the
in
left
this one.
fielder,
First pitch of the
Abraham
at-bat on its way.
Almonte.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Juarez is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Striding into the box, Angelo
Now
Gutierrez. He
the
got on
right
top
fielder,
of one and was a ground
Angelo
out victim last time.
Gutierrez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
1 out, nobody on.
1-1.
Toward the hole. Backhanded.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Boy, you would think after throwing
Now
2
batting,
pitches out of the
the
zone
center
that he would
fielder,
triple up and throw a
Roger
third one either up, down, or in
Fontenot.
and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. On the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. There's 1. Onto the pitcher covering it first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Lookouts lead it 3-1. So here now is the pitcher, John Cross. And
Leading
Dan,
off
I'm
for
sure the
Chattanooga,
starter on the mound would
the
like to
pitcher,
hit the rewind
John
button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here comes the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Gutierrez is there to put it away for out number 1.
Play ball. He's out.
Leading off the inning, Michael
Leading
Clark,
up
as
for
they'll
your
look to get
Jackson
something
Generals.
going here and even
The
this game
shortstop,
up. He's ready.
Michael
Here's the first offering.
Clark.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Nope.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's 1-1-1. Back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So striding forward now, Brian Fernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. Hit hard to short. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. At the plate, Phil Kaiser.
Now batting, first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Kaiser.
Lays off 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Lifted down the line in left. Juarez has it in his sights. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. Leading off the inning, Aaron DiMaggio. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Ground ball right side. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Your
Felipe
attention, please.
Castilla will grab a bat and hit for the
your
pitcher
Generals, number 25, Felipe Castilla.
Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike. That average pushing up near 350 now. 1 home run and 21 driven in. Good breaking ball there. Laid off for the second strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
In now, Barry
batting,
Gatlin.
second baseman.
He'll go
Barry
after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning coming up. Chattanooga leads it here. 3. Now to the plate, the pitcher, John Cross.
The pitcher.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Cross.
And it's fouled away. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Abraham Almonte will stand in again as we take it back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Stepping into the box, Roger Fontenot, and he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
The count is 1-2.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box now
Michael
Clark. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Ripped down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed, strike 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Lookouts lead it 3-1. Leading off the inning, Brian Fernandez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The 3rd baseman,
big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
The next 0-2.
1-1-1.
Line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Your
Scott
attention,
Haskett
please.
is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th.
Let's play ball.
Number 20, Scott
anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Chattanooga Lookouts took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. John Cross earns his 8th victory of the season, so that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Lookouts, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes.
A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities. A manager checks in with his ball club.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. It's a compelling matchup of two division leaders between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Chattanooga Lookouts. The Bay Bears are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. John Cross will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Digging in, Orville Drew. He'll get us started in this one fielder. Under the lights.
Orville Drew.
First delivery to him on the way. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Now batting, Reed Hamby. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
At the plate, Ted Poe. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Charlie Adams. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch of the at-bat. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, you want to talk about taking care of the baseball, doing what's right, playing fundamentally sound. This team has the fewest errors in the league. Not only do they make the routine plays, but they'll make the spectacular ones as well. Can't be understated the importance of what they're bringing to the table on the defensive side. Check that out today.
Batting fifth.
At the plate, Jimmy Blanco.
Hitter.
And for him,
Jimmy
you have to think a turnaround is
Blanco.
coming. Clearly not going his way of late. No balls and a strike to count. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now,
Batting
Carlos
fifth.
Ortiz.
The right fielder.
He swings
Carlos
and grounds it to short.
Ortiz.
Blanco ranging up the middle. And, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs,
16.
but now we see traffic at first.
Stepping up to the plate, Bryant Adair. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Ortiz leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Digging in now, Chu Cho. He'll get to take
Leading
his
off
first
for
cuts
Mobile.
here.
The catcher, Chu Cho.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Courtney giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping into the box, Joseph Oliver. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Stepping up now, Orville Drew. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Orville.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Striding in once again, Reed Hamby. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hamby.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
This pitch is popped up. McDermott over to his left. 1 out. Now at the plate, Ted Poe. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he gets ahead 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Anderson has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now in the box, Charlie Adams.
First baseman, number 17.
First offering on its
Charlie
way.
Adams.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Garcia comes up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jimmy Blanco.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box,
now
Carlos Ortiz,
the right fielder,
as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Stepping in now,
the batter,
Bryant Adair,
number 60.
As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. In now, Chu Cho. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
Cho.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Line drive to left. Juarez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Orville Drew 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Drew.
And he takes ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
splitter. 2-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Juarez sprinting after it, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases. Digging in once again, Reed Hamby. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Hamby.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll be back in standing up. Hoping to keep it tied here at first pitch, swinging here, and he doesn't get much of it as it's sent toward first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Ready once again, Ted Poe. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Now
and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Fastball's too high here, 1-0. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
And it's fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
So we got him swinging. Charlie Adams goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Anderson retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Chattanooga leads it here 1-0. Leading off the inning, Carlos Ortiz, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Fouled away.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Juarez on the move.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he
throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Now pitching for the lookout.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
And tonight's ends is a 3-0 shutout win. Chattanooga rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. John Cross earned his 9th win of the year as he allows only 2 hits through 7+ innings of work. Adam Cullen is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Joseph Fairhurst earns the save out of the bullpen, his 20th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Lookouts.
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own.
The game's future stars are on
now,
display
please
as minor league
welcome
baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Tennessee Smokies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Kendall Graveman is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Let's play ball. He's out. He's safe. 3.
Digging in, Frank Montes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom
Leading
half of the
up
first.
for the Smokies, the center fielder, Frank Montes.
First pitch on its way. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Now at the plate, John Frederick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
John.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Digging in, Mickey Aiken. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. The 1-0 home. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Juarez has it in his tracks. And the inning is over. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Digging in the switch hitter, John Cross. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Garcia is off at first with 2 away. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
Oh, boy. Pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
Into the box now, Nicholas McDermott. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Baisley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left.
Leading up
ready
for
to
the
deliver.
Smokies,
here's the first pitch.
the right fielder.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
1-1 to count. Lifted down the line and left. And they can't run it down.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Garcia is calling for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought us good stuff in this one.
So he got him swinging. Luis Nunez becomes out number 2
Batting
this
fifth.
inning.
The
First
catcher,
offering on its way.
Taylor.
Fastball just
David.
missed above the zone. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
No strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation.
Two
outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Batting 7.
And here's
The
a
first
fastball
baseman.
called for strike 1.
Ray.
This is where you got to take
11.
stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise
Batting
through
8.
this inning, and
The
now
third
he's got
baseman,
traffic, and he's
David.
in jeopardy with
Not
a ball
blocked.
in the gap or a ball missed over the harder to plate, a crooked number going on the board.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Leading off the inning, Kendall Graveman.
Leading off
and they'll
for the
need him to get
Smokies,
something going
The
here.
pitcher, Kendall.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a
Graveman.
cold strike anyway. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So striding in, Frank
Now batting,
Montes. He
center
got
fielder,
called out on strikes his
Frank
last time through.
Montes.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now. Left side, but well foul.
That's up.
McDermott shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Settling in now, John
The batter,
Frederick.
number
He'll look
9.
to bounce back
Second
after
baseman,
striking out his last time
John.
up.
Yeah, Matty, big time
Frederick.
K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Lookouts lead it 1-0. Striding in, John
Now batting,
Cross.
the
He's
pitcher,
got to be looking for vengeance
John
after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
Leading
First
up
delivery
for
to
the
him on the way.
the left fielder.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Aitken.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Joey.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And that's in there for a called 3rd strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Anderson is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We played 4 full. Chattanooga leads it here 1-0. Stepping in, Taylor Davis. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The catcher, Taylor Davis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. Up. Popped him up. Arias will back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ray Clemens. He singled his last time up.
Ray Clemens.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous.
And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Coming to the plate now, David Matlock.
Now
he
batting,
flew out in
third
his last
baseman,
at-bat.
David Matlock.
First delivery to him on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
No runner. Cut hold.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance
Now
right here.
batting,
They've struggled
the
to
pitcher,
produce a lot of runs,
Kendall.
but there he is at second base.
Raveman.
A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Anderson is there, and he makes the catch
no
for the
runner.
second out.
Hold
and
it.
he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. Ready for
Now
another
batting,
shot now.
the
Frank
center fielder,
Montes, as
Frank
he's got a chance to tie this ball
Montes.
game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 0-1 the count.
Ball one.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there.
Just a second as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, John Frederick.
Into the box now, John Frederick. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Another 0-2 home. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Smokies are on top, 2-1. Digging in to try it again, Mickey Aiken. No
Leading
hits
off
in
for
2
the
trips to the
Smokies,
plate for him in
the
the
left
ball game.
fielder,
Ready
Mickey
to deliver. Here's the first
Aiken.
pitch. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off.
He's safe. 4-4. Take your base. He's out.
To finish in tonight's game. The Smokies used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
Fans, our final line score. First for the
A player receives input from a coach.
It's time for baseball now as the
And
show's
now,
tour of the
please
minors
welcome
continues with a stop in the Southern
Montgomery
League. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Russell Harmon, a West Virginian, gets the call to start this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, this guy's one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. You're not going to see a bundle of strikeouts, not an overpowering guy. Puts the ball on the in and outside corners, up and down in the strike zone. A pitch-to-contact guy.
Out. He's out.
Coming to the plate now, Manuel Hernandez. He'll lead
Leading
things
off
off
for
here in the bottom
Montgomery,
half of the
the
first.
designated hitter, Manuel Hernandez.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Still 1-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Courtney will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting how this offense goes about it. Are they going to go after him early? Are they going to sit back and take, hope he doesn't have his secondary stuff, and drive his pitch count up? You have to find ways. You can't just throw your bats out on the field and think you're going to score runs off a premier
Batting
guy.
second, The
First
shortstop,
pitch on its way.
Vinny.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Into the box now, Ray Machado. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. No balls and 1 strike. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Offered a low one there, but came up empty. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tom
Leading off for Montgomery.
He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Deardorff.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Standing in, Jake Smolinski is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
Smolinski.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove. And he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. And that misses inside 1-0.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no... Leading off the inning, Brian Campillo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up, fouled off.
Campillo.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Manuel Juarez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Ready to
ninth.
deliver. Here's the
The
first
left
pitch.
fielder.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete. The Lookouts lead it 1-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Manuel
Leading off for
Hernandez.
Montgomery,
He'll lead things
the
off here in this
designated hitter.
one-run contest.
Manuel
First delivery to him on the
Hernandez.
way. A bouncer up the middle. To his left, Blanco. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. Now to the plate, Vinny Oliveros.
Now
He'll look to
batting,
bounce back
shortstop,
after striking out his
Vinny
last time up.
Yeah, and kind of
Oliveros.
shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Standing in now
batting,
Ray Machado.
the catcher.
A
Ray
fastball here as he'll take a look at
Machado.
ball 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. In there, 1-1. The 1-1. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. The 1-2 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Chattanooga leads it here 1-0. Leading off the inning, Tom
Leading off
Deerdorf.
for the
And
Biscuits,
they'll need him to get something
first
going
baseman.
here.
We're moving
Tom
through the middle of this ball game right
Deerdorf.
now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Now
And
batting,
Jake
center
Smolinski.
fielder.
And
Jake
a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1
Smolinski.
thus far. And he fouls this one off. Hit hard back up the middle. Blanco gloves it. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder
Now
Christian
batting,
Arroyo.
third baseman, Christian.
Ready with the first
Arroyo.
pitch. Here it comes. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Line to the right side. Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
Hold it.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Now into the box, Brian Campillo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
0-2.
Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. The next 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. Juarez is after it. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. 5 innings have been no problem. Leading off the inning, Manuel
leading off for Montgomery.
Look to get something going here
baseman.
and even this game up.
Manuel.
First pitch of the at-bat. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Courtney has a beat on it, makes the play, 1 away. Standing in, Bobby Willett.
The left fielder, Bobby.
There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Bobby Willett goes down for the second out here in the bottom half.
The designated hitter, Manuel.
And it's fouled away.
Hernandez.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. We're through 6 full. The Lookouts lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Vinny Oliveros, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out.
2.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Cut. Hold.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Ready for another chance? Tom Deerdorf. And he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's
ball 1. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this.
And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. Long throw to third. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. So stepping in, Jake Smolinski, as he's got a chance to tie this
number
ball game
9.
up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here.
Down 21.
Down and away, ball 1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Stepping in now Christian Arroyo.
The third baseman.
He pops the first pitch
Christian
foul behind the plate. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set. The 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Juarez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up. Chattanooga leads it here 1-0. Stepping in, Brian Campillo.
Leading
he started
off
out the evening
Montgomery,
0 for 2 so
the right
far.
fielder.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one.
Out. 3. Out. He's out. He's safe.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Dave Chavis gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Just a short drive west. downtown.
Ladies and
We're at
gentlemen,
Miller Park
the
in Milwaukee.
Southern League
Here it's
South.
the little.
Let's play ball. He's out.
Ready now, Ted Ho. He'll lead things off here in the bottom
Leading
half
off
of the
tonight,
first.
the third baseman.
First pitch of
Ted
the at-bat.
Ho.
Fouled off. Shot to third and handled for the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times. So look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
So digging in now,
Batting
Matthew
second.
Corley. He'll get to
The
take his
shortstop.
first cuts here.
Matthew Corley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a
Batting
single.
third.
Go figure.
The left fielder.
That one's right down the
Ready.
middle for a strike with the
Alonso.
fastball. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Second inning straight ahead here. Leading off the inning, Andy Holly, and they'll
Leading
need him
off,
to get something
the
going
first
here.
baseman.
Watches
Andy
a fastball right there
Holly.
for strike one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And strike three called as he gets a little help there. One away.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And manning the hot corner today is a guy
Batting
with one of the
fifth.
quickest
The
reactions in the
designated
game.
hitter.
That's it at third
Jimmy
base. A step and a dive,
Blanco.
a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. One out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. Two away. Now at the plate, Robert Martinez as he'll
Batting
get
fifth.
his first opportunity
The
in this
center
one.
fielder,
And this one's
Robert
nowhere close as that bounces to the plate
Martinez.
for ball one. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Right side. To his left, Vargas. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We've played two full.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the
Fans
top of
our
the ninth,
final line
and
score.
secured the
First
W
for
in the
the
bottom
victorious
half.
North
That's
Division.
a great team
6
win.
runs,
And
10
tonight's
hits,
one-run
one
game
error.
comes
call to the skipper's office can mean a lot of things. In this case, it involves good news. Better news, even, than can initially be grasped. For a player this young, to go from Double-A right to a major league roster is a rare and notable occurrence. A fast-rising young player is welcomed for the first time to a major league roster. At least for today. His new skipper offers words of wisdom and inspiration as he prepares to make his debut appearance on the show's big stage.
It's a Fish Fry Friday in the parking lot, and we'll have baseball from Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. John Cross makes his big league debut right after this. Freddie Peralta will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
The right fielder, Ben.
First pitch on its way. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. And low, it's a ball and a strike. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Eat it.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Batting third.
In now is Lorenzo. Cain, first chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1 pitch popped up. Therefore, it is Votto, 2 away now. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar, comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And the runner back easily. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Gamble, the runner at first with 2 gone. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad, so hopefully he...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Brewers come up empty in the first. We've played an inning in Milwaukee. No score on the show. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, John Cross, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Go hard,
now
score,
a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Perez is there as he makes the catch, and that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Cross is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. His performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, man, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Kemp. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun.
Ryan.
And that misses ball one.
Raw.
Cross has definitely caught the fan base's eye during his time in the minors. There's some real electricity in the air as he makes his major league debut in front of the home crowd.
Well, listen, this is the much-anticipated debut, and they're not making it easy for him as he's making his debut on the road, but that must tell you what the organization or what that manager feels about this young pitcher. If they feel confident enough to run him out there on the road in his debut, that tells you they really like this guy.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in now for the Brewers, Tyler Saladino. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Now here's a check swing and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. Next for Milwaukee, Freddie Peralta. And we'll likely see him square around to bunt. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hernan Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hernan Perez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Saladino, the runner at second with 1 away. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Saladino isn't stopping. Here it comes to the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. So coming to the plate, Ben Gamble. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. And turn to his boys right there.
And his game of hide-and-seek ends as he's tagged out to end the inning. Into the box, Lorenzo Cain. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Count remains at 0-2. Now another 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. Winker is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Coming to the plate now, Jesus Aguilar.
Now batting,
he's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jesus Aguilar.
Fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
The third baseman.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And he fouls this one off. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
High in the air out to center field. Kemp has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. In now for the Reds, John Cross. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit in the air out to left field. Braun has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Let's play ball.
Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Ryan Braun steps in to get things started. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Under it now is Kemp, and he'll make the play for the first out. So striding forward now, Yasmani
Now
Grandal.
batting, catcher, Yasmani.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Grandal.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Yasmani
Grandal, number 13,
becomes the second out
baseman,
in the bottom of the 5th.
Tyler Saladino.
Saladino, a California-born ball player, is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender, looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We've played 5 full. So here's the Reds pitcher, John Cross, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hit out towards second. Come on. And the throw won't be in time, as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jose Peraza. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Christian Yelich is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 22, Christian Yelich.
Now a curveball misses inside. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. 2-0 now. The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Got through the fifth all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the sixth.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the sixth. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Hernan Perez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Yelich gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit back up the middle. A bare hand for one on to Votto, and they get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble.
Number 16.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Casale has it. And the throw to first ends the inning. Brewers go down quietly. They still trail it here 3-1.
Your attention, please.
Digging in and looking for more, Scott Schebler has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Schebler.
And this pitch is right down the middle.
0-1.
Hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer, when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Cincinnati Reds rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. John Cross gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Raisel Iglesias wraps it up for the save, his 17th on the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati.
A major league pitching coach acknowledges a young newcomer on an early milestone accomplishment.